Good evening, everyone. Fresh from a 4 hour, how long? 3 hours. 3 hours. It takes a lot out of a fella. From a 3 hour game of Men Against Fire with a great group at Georgetown University Wargaming Society. We are back on the air with Saturday Night Fights. Well, how can you tell? Because Sean Connery is here. He is here to greet you. His nipples are not covered, so we will all be distracted. But it is a great pleasure to be with you all again. Thank you so much for stopping by. I know this is usually the time that my guy Dalinar reminds me that I have to
Twitter.
I have to hit the Twitter so that everybody knows we are broadcasting live again and can have. We had a lot of people join us for Men Against Fire, and that was really super cool. That was very gratifying. Where's my Twitter feed? Where did that go? There's my Twitter feed. Heaven's sake. But we are. How many people are watching us already? What is?
A lot of people, when they're watching Men Against Fire, were like, "We're talking about this match coming up." They're waiting to see it.
Red Sox, you're my favorite. Red Sox posts first. That is kind of awesome.
Oh, so you reached the Dalinar Award?
Yes, who doesn't want the Dalinar Award? Actually, at the end of the day.
Ron's going to have to dig up an old toilet or something from one of his jobs to.
Yeah. Now I send it out to people.
Oh my goodness. So let's see here.
Pieces of plumbing.
Oh, I just got to send out a tweet so we can start playing, because otherwise you guys are going to kill me. I guess our new player is going to leave and think you're all a bunch of degenerates, which you are, but that's beside the point.
Which we are.
I'm just happy to know I'm in good company.
Yes, you are.
That's right.
Yes, you are, my friend. So here we go. We're going to tweet that out. There we go. And it's out. It's good. I'm set.
Tweeting out that we're a bunch of degenerates?
Yeah, we're with a bunch of degenerates. So who else we got? Hey, John, I want to say something to John Pfeffer. Just you can go on to the YouTube channel. John heard me, my cri de coeur that he heard my cri de coeur about us being downvoted, and John posted an essay. I think it was 250 words or less on why the channel is good, and I'm going to share that with Velker because he's mentioned in there too. So it was very kind and very thoughtful. Thank you very much for that. So no more downvotes. We're going to move on. Sean Connery greets us, and we have a fun game tonight. This has been, of course, my birthday week of gaming, and it comes to an end tonight on Saturday Night Fights, as is only appropriate. And I have played a game every day this week since last Sunday. So that's been a little bit ridiculous. Fun.
Well,
but...
Saturday, really.
Oh, that's true. That's true. So this is what game is this now?
This is 8.
Sunday, Monday,
well,
Tuesday,
8
Wednesday,
days.
Friday, Saturday, 8.
Oh my good gracious! So it's been a lot. We have played a lot of games, and that's wonderful, and I like it. So we are piling along, and it's nothing I know as I'll ever do again because it's a lot of games, but it's been fun, and we're gonna cap it off with a game of a system that has proven very, very popular here on Saturday Night Fights, and that is Fletcher Pratt, The Battle of the Denmark Straits. Which is one of the great. If I could have brought in one of those iPads and gone to YouTube and played Johnny Horton Sink the Bismarck, because every time I've posted this, somebody has posted Johnny Horton playing Sink the Bismarck. So who would we have to command the Bismarck but the guy who called it last week? OJ, how are you, Mike?
Wonderful tonight.
All right, look at that. Look how pretty that is. This guy who did all the Axis and Ally ships, I forget your name and I apologize. I shout you out because these are so cool. Over here, commanding tonight, the Prince Eugen. We have an unlikely ally for OJ. We have Ron Dalinar. How are you and how's the knee?
The knee's doing well, and good evening, everybody.
Yeah, it's good to see you. Over here, we have our brand newest player. Marshall and I have known each other for a while, actually. We've just never had a chance to speak to each other personally because he is a Kriegspieler, which automatically means he is a good person. You should all know that. Coming to us from California, Marshall Neal from the Southern California Kriegspiel Society. And tonight, commanding the HMS Prince of Wales. How are you, Marshall?
Yes, I am awesome. I am having a great time already, and I haven't even given my first order yet. So tonight's amazing.
Much less,
I'm in a good mood.
much less started drinking. So and over here
I do have my tea here.
Tea, very good. That's a most.
Oh yes, very British.
Velker is usually sparkling water, and I'm currently into the Diet Coke, but that will change soon enough. But over here tonight, commanding the HMS Hood, the ship he called for, Velker. How are you, Velker?
I'm well.
Good to see you, man. So here we go. We're all set. So the only person who hasn't played Fletcher Pratt before is Marshall. So, and by the way, I want to give full credit where credit is due because I wanted to work on it this week. We have torpedo markers. So we now have super cool markers for when we launch those torpedo strikes. So let's talk a little bit about Fletcher Pratt. We'll keep it simple, and Marshall will learn by doing as much as anything else. But what does he need to know about his ship? And this is the HMS Prince of Wales. Well, when he takes
run away. That's all he needs
right?
to know.
What he needs to know is that he has 10 14-inch guns, 16 5.25-inch guns. All right. Now, they say this range here, but we're using Donald Featherstone's range variations, so please use this chart. And on that chart, and there's a couple on every side, we find out that a 14-inch gun, that's a big gun. Whoa, but that's way down here, does 6,250 points of damage per hit and has a range of 64 inches. All right. For scale, this table is 15 by 15 feet. All right.
It's 5 yards.
It's 5, yeah, it'd be 5 yards across, halfway to a first down. It also has 16 5.25s, as we said. We also see it has no torpedo tubes. Very interesting. We see that it has a turret armor of 8.5, a belt armor of 9.75, and a deck armor of 4.2. Now, we usually use the belt armor. If, however, you get what we would call a raking shot in the old school Age of Sail stuff, you get to use the deck armor, which obviously is much thinner. How about that speed thing? 29.5 knots per turn. It is half an inch of movement per knot. Okay. You must move 2 knots a turn. Or, yes, you must move 2 knots a turn or half an inch. Did my math just worked, right? Please tell me it did.
I do believe so.
Okay, good.
I believe so.
Good. And you're gonna move at that speed. How about turning? Well, you can do a lot of turning, actually, but you must do it before or after your move, or both, not during. The maximum you can move in any one turn is 90 degrees. So it takes 2 turns to turn all the way around. Okay. At the end of your movement, and everything in this game is simultaneous. At the end of your movement, you are going to stop, and you're going to take these suckers, these aiming arrows, and you're going to put them alongside your ship. Any way you want, but they got to touch it as best you can. They got to touch it. Now you got to be careful too, because these are set so as not, if you're going to go over the ship, you got to go around it, because otherwise you'll knock it out of place. But you're going to put it any way you want, any way you want, any way you want. And then you're going to use the text tool in Tabletop Simulator. And you're going to write down, right next to that arrow, how it is, and I would recommend changing the color to white. You're going to write down right in that box how far you think the person that's at the end of that arrow is. So you're going to tell me as the umpire how far you want that gun to shoot. Crazy far. Exactly. And what I'm going to do is, based on your range estimate, I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to run from the base of this arrow straight down its tip, all the way to the target. And by the way, while I'm doing that, you're going to be blindfolded, because you can't see how far it is. And I am going to put down markers. I need them on both sides. I need some copies. Where are they? There they are. That are either hits or misses. Anything short at any shortness is a miss. Period. Full stop. Anything within 1/2 inch over is a hit. When you hit, we deduct the damage of each hit from that gun, and we'll talk about penetration when we get there, and slowly slide the damage down this chart.
These are tough ships.
Oh yes, these are big bad boys, no doubt about it. So
I think mine's the smallest one.
is it? I'm going to give you all a chance. I'm going to clear the text. It is gone.
Oh yeah. Yours is definitely the smallest.
I'm going to give you all.
Hey!
Wow. With that said, I'm going to give you all a chance to chat with each other in the game chat to figure out if you have any initial strategies. You can keep your ships, if you start them out, nose to stern, all that other stuff, just keep them back here. Keep them back here. I could be a little more positional, but I won't be, because this is I see that the Eugen and the Bismarck have already made their decision.
No, not yet. We're
No,
not.
No,
Okay.
no,
I
we
thought-
just
I thought you
we just
had.
placed them.
All right, so have a little chat, set up your ships, and please tell me side to side when your ships are set up. Ian Jackson, you do not form square unless all 4 ships are in the same area, and try. There is no tacking or wind factored in, Tuna. Thank you very much. Boarding is probably a pain in the keister. Yeah. You will not have been hit by a giant white arrow. You have been hit by one of our new fancy... Why do I have 20 notifications on Twitter? Holy cow. Wow. I got mentioned in a lot of things.
Type.
I hear fierce typing.
I'm writing a treatise on naval combat real quick.
You were just inspired.
This is going to
Hey,
be
Jim.
interesting.
Yeah,
Are we allowed to take a measurement of the full length of the table just to get an idea of
sure.
the measurement?
Yeah, you can take it. That I
okay.
don't mind.
Okay. Just to try and get a visual of.
Sure, yeah.
I just didn't want to do it if it was against the rule. Okay, so it's 180 inches. All right. And so my guns are 66-inch range. Is that correct?
What
Am I reading that
what
right
inch are
tonight?
they? What inch are they?
15 inch.
15-inch guns
15
have
inch.
a 66-inch range. Correct. Holy cow.
Right. Okay. And what was? I'm sorry. I kind of was it 1 1/4 inch that we move per knot?
No, it is.
No.
At
A quarter inch.
Quarter inch per knot.
Quarter inch per knot. Sorry.
Like mine would be 8.25. Yours would be. Where's your speed?
30.
30.
So 7.5.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, and real quick, a reminder: every knot of speed is,
One
or every
quarter
2 knots is 1/4 inch.
No, it's every knot is a quarter of an inch.
That was a quarter. I thought it was a half.
No, it's a quarter of an inch. Every knot
Quarter of
is,
an inch.
is a quarter of an inch, and you must move. Yeah, and you must move that 1/2 inch.
Okay.
I am not too fast.
Well,
Okay, so
go ahead.
we have a pretty bold strategy. I'm going to hang back
Oh.
and let the other guy go forward and see what happens. And then, if necessary, I can go back to the UK and let everybody know how valiantly he performed under fire.
Wait, what? You don't think I'll defeat them by myself?
See, there we go. That's
Yeah, like what?
that's the Velcro we know. That's all right. So you're all good. Everybody's good. Ready? Or
Almost. Hang on.
All right. No problem.
Almost. Give us 1 second.
I'm just gonna start
Okay,
firing.
I
I'm just
gotcha.
gonna start firing random torpedoes like in World of Warships.
Yeah, something like maybe right here. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll do like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Just making a comment that Audie Murphy should not have made it through that Met Against Fire game.
That was a bigger scenario than what we did the last time, wasn't it? Or did we just?
Well,
Yeah, a little bit.
I actually had that built for a full squad of 12. They
Okay.
just didn't quite get enough players there, and some folks had schedule stuff, and I get it.
Sure.
All right, so ships are in and on.
Yep.
Everybody ready? All right. Remember, move is simultaneous, so please make your movements according to your speeds. You must move half an inch.
Okay, and am I starting out at whatever speed I want, or am I
Correct.
required
Fletcher.
to enter?
Nope, Fletcher Pratt. There is no acceleration or deceleration. You must merely move that half inch. Much as you like.
Okay.
Very merciful, very forgiving, very Kriegspiel-y in that way. I say appealing to your Kriegspiel sensibilities.
Okay, I have no idea of knowing how far I moved. I moved my ship up.
Nope. What you do, I didn't realize you didn't know how to do this. Sorry about that. You take your ship.
All right.
What you want to do is you want to put your mouse over it. You want to left click and hold it. And then you're going to hold the tab key down. That's going to turn into a ruler. And now, nope, you can do that, or while continuing to let go of your tab key, there you go, press F1. Now left click and hold. While continuing to hold, put yourself back here for a sec. While continuing to hold left click and hold. Now also hold down the tab key. Do it all at the same time. There you go. Now you can figure out how far you want to move.
Okay, let me just real quick figure my speed.
Sure.
So 1 knot at a half inch, so divide by 4. So if I want to do
it's a quarter
20,
inch. 1 is a quarter.
Yeah, 1 knot is a quarter inch.
Yep.
Right, so divide by 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, or multiply by 4 in this case. So if I want to do, so if I were to do 10 inches, I'd be moving at 5 knots, right?
No.
No, you had it right the first time. Divide by 4.
You want to divide this number. Your
Divide by
speed
4.
Yeah, your speed is 29.5, which means your maximum distance at a quarter inch is 7.1. It's about
7 3/4.
7 3/4. Yep. So 7.5.
7 3/4, 7.7 inches.
Actually,
Yeah,
7.
which you're
we'll
only
do
going to
that.
get about 7.7.
Yeah, 7.7.
7.7, 7.8.
We probably owe you a 0.2 inch right there, but that's about it. All right.
But just to be clear, you don't have to take the full movement either.
Right. The only thing you got to do is
Okay.
that. All right. So the Prince of Wales is advanced. The Hood is advanced. What are you two German troublemakers up to? All right, good.
We've
You're
advanced.
Yes, so I see you have. Anybody want to try a shot?
Negative.
Not yet.
All right, good. Next turn, please. Make a move. Or make your move, I guess.
All right.
Everybody good? Everybody set?
Yes.
It's interesting you say that, Jeff. My wife and I had exactly the same conversation. Anybody want to try a shot?
Nope.
Any shots?
Negative.
Any shots? Negative, negative. All right.
Nope.
Let's see another move, please. Do them. In the actual Fletcher Pratt game, which was played on a floor with model ships, which is so cool. What are you... Okay, I get it. You're just going to run into each other is what you're going to do. And remember, turns only come at the beginning and end.
Oh, crud. No, I wasn't trying to turn.
I'm actually talking more to the Prince Eugen.
No, he's yelling at me.
He would never yell at you.
He's yelling at the injured guy.
Are you both done? Are you done?
No, we haven't
Yes.
even begun to fight.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Nice.
At this distance?
Hmm?
Are you gonna take a shot at this distance?
You guys taking a shot?
No.
All right. They are not taking a shot.
They
Take
said
that.
they were getting ready to fight.
It did. Oh, I get it.
You
Yeah.
fight? You fight?
All right. So British, Germans, you're all good. We can go to another turn.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Go for it. The hood did not come to fool around today. Whereas, what are the Germans doing? The ice capades?
They're doing water tricks. They learned how to sail good.
Since the
which I
closing
never
of the
thought they
Tommy
would.
Bartlett Water Show in the Dells. Oh, I get it. It's McHale's Navy. Everybody all set?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take a shot.
You are, huh?
Good luck with that. I
I
will
is.
too then.
All right, so...
No, you will not.
Oh, you don't know me.
Guns must bear. That's the problem.
Fire the torpedoes!
All right, so what we're going to do, everybody, if you want to take a shot, you know how it works. Arrows hard up against your hull, please.
Yep. Actually, can I...
Oh, with my pea shooters? Yeah, there's no way I'm making it that close.
I'm going to lock my ship into place before I move my arrow up against it
I'll
just
do
to
it.
keep it from banging around by accident.
It is locked. You got it. Go nuts.
Yep. Yeah, I locked it. I
Oh, got it. Yep.
figured I might as well use the tools that we have, right?
Right.
I gotta say, I'm doing way too much math for a Saturday night.
Oh, wait till you get hit by something. That's
I remember asking my teacher in elementary school, "Where am I ever gonna use this?" If
answer.
only I knew.
Answer.
Oh,
Fletcher
yeah,
Pratt.
right?
That's it.
Hoot scissors maneuver. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I'm telling you, it's
What?
That's it. Ross, Red is on your back. Don't ask me. I think he's right, but
Red's in California just dodging fires right now. His opinion doesn't matter too much.
We're confusing the enemy. We're blending holes.
I take that back. Red's providing smokescreen for us.
Is that it? He's laying smoke.
Come on, Jim. We're up to 18 viewers.
I know. We're getting ready to ring the 20 bell. All right. So are you typing your stuff out there, Mike? You good here? You writing something?
I'm good. Nope, I'm good.
I don't see numbers.
You didn't type.
Oh, that's right. Bear with me.
Yes, you typed to ask me something, but you didn't type on the board.
Yeah. Hey, we had the discussion about the age thing earlier. Remember, Ron?
Yes,
True.
yes.
True.
Hang on.
Oh, You gotta tell me the range, man.
Can't do that. That's
You gotta
I know. Give me just a second here. I gotta
You're killing
zoom
me.
back in here.
You are killing me.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no, we're not trying to kill you. We're trying to kill the hood.
I get it.
Problem is, the whole thing boogers up. I'm just trying to look at something here.
There's absolutely a 20 bell.
Oh my god, I am so weak compared to everybody else's damage numbers.
You'll probably be fine.
That's what I said. You are the smallest.
Why are you being hurtful?
All right, Valkyr. Come on, right down the turret.
Dingling. Oh.
We're ready.
We have a bell if we get to 20.
We're ready.
Oh, is it unwrapped?
It is unwrapped now. First time. What anniversary was this? This is 2 years ago.
There it is. Okay, I've got my orders in. I forgot you got to tip the table to be able to see all that text.
Yeah, you do a little bit. A little bit.
Yep.
All right, so let's dive right back in. Let me have a look. So this is actually a good opportunity for me to show our guest, our new friend, this how to do this. So everybody, please blindfold yourself. That is by pushing the B key.
Let me put my plans in game chat.
Blind.
I can, and the cool thing is I can tell. Everybody's blind, and I go in and I do my measurings.
Do we have to leave the B key pressed?
Nope.
No.
No.
It just happens.
Okay, I just took my finger off it. I'm like, oh my gosh, what happens if I take my finger off? They'll think I'm cheating.
I will be judged. I will be judged.
Good one, Ian. Good one.
Why? What do you say now?
They're in the YouTube chat.
Figured that. Oh, who opened something?
I did. Trying something new tonight.
That
The
be?
Dragon's Milk White Stout.
All right.
You say you're drinking a stout?
But it's a white stout. That sounds interesting.
Well, we know that's make believe. Dragons don't produce milk.
Yeah. What's funny though, it's not white.
Oh, Velcro, you weren't kidding. You actually did take a shot.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I'm not drinking any alcohol tonight.
No, that's great. You got Percocet.
No, I'm not anything that strong.
My dog was last month.
Oh, yeah?
He's back. Actually, Jim, this is produced at it right across Lake Michigan from you.
Was that right?
This Dragon's Milk.
Oh,
It's a
cool.
company right across Lake Michigan from you,
Neat.
over in Holland.
Oh, yeah. Nice city. All right, gentlemen, blinds off, please. You may see the results of the fire.
I can
Was
see.
that close? No. I fired at max range.
Or you were that far.
Well, you didn't hit either.
for the record. All right, I'm clearing the text.
It's probably a good thing I didn't have range because they were right in line with you.
Cletus clears the marker.
Yeah, that would have hurt had I been a few inches further.
All right, gentlemen. Moves, please.
I want to move faster.
What's your top speed?
Mine is 7.2 inches.
Mm.
You were so slow, Velker.
Yes, I am.
Pokey, pokey,
highly
pokey.
slow.
Tommy McGuire is pointing out that the Prince Eugen is the only ship that survives the war.
Say, Prince of Wales got sunk over in the Pacific, didn't she?
Yeah, that's right. That's correct.
Yes, she did.
Pretty much at the opening week or two of when the Japanese declared war, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
Either
thought.
Singapore or southwestern Asia or southwestern Pacific.
Everybody move.
Yep.
Anybody want to shoot?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to shoot? Okay, well, mark it off. Show me. Give me your estimations.
I might be able to hit this. Let me look at this.
Ah, Ronnie's shooting for you.
That is a tough shot, but I think.
Oh, he is he?
He is.
He doesn't want my
Weak boy,
torpedoes.
Little weak-kneed lad.
Little weak-kneed lad.
Oh, now you're going for... Wow, Velker.
John Stanley says December of 1941 off Singapore.
See? Told you, Singapore.
Vilko will sing a different tune when he finds out your wife makes you cookies every day for you being injured.
Wait, what?
That's
Oh, I got cinnamon roll. I got cinnamon rolls for breakfast this morning.
cinnamon.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Cinnamon roll.
I love
Homemade
cinnamon
ones?
rolls.
Homemade
Yes.
or out of a tube? Homemade. Wow, nice.
See, Vilker.
And it was
you
my
shouldn't be
recipe.
So
but whatever.
That angle.
See, cinnamon rolls are kind of like, there's a couple other things like fried chicken. The first 8 or 9 bites of a cinnamon roll are the best thing ever, and then they just become too much to me.
You mean the first 8 or 9 cinnamon rolls, right?
that's right.
That's why you're supposed to have a beverage with them so that you can savor the whole cinnamon roll. You drink some beverage, cleanse your palate, and then you come back to it a minute later.
Have more cinnamon rolls. This is.
My wife wonders how I keep my 145 pounds.
There you go.
145. What?
Yeah, you almost weigh
Yes,
as much as he
I am
does.
a
55
skinny-
pounds lighter
I have a
than
very
you are.
high metabolism.
Is that it?
You
I have a
do
very
know my
high metabolism.
I am super skinny.
We've seen you.
Velker, when I joined the Navy
Uh-huh.
back in '91, I was 119 pounds. I was 1 pound over the minimum limit, which I didn't even know they had.
So they were like stuffing you with cinnamon rolls.
Yes, I would
Yeah,
complain
basically.
that cinnamon rolls were
In
crazy.
boot camp, I had double portions.
Wow.
Wow, really?
Well, you got to get through boot.
Yeah.
You got to. Man, so the
Came out of boot
Bismarck,
165.
so somebody on the Bismarck is peering down the sights, going, "I think it is almost like this, almost little more."
Yeah, the problem is trying to get the stupid.
Nope.
Arrow
this
to
way,
point.
over, yep,
You could slide it
yep,
anywhere you
hold
want.
on. Yep.
But you
Back
gotta
it up.
get snug to the hull, baby.
Yep. I was just too far down the angle there to see.
A
I
little
think
to the
locking
right.
the ship into place is the right to go.
A little to the right.
To the right?
Yep. A little to the right. A little bit more. A
He's
little
got
bit
his
more.
cheek
Right
pressed
there.
down to the table.
I do
Hey.
actually.
Hey, it's true traditional
Fletcher Pratt.
here of Fletcher Pratt.
That's right. Let's make sure I just got one of those. All set?
Yep.
Blindfolds, please.
Roger.
Alrighty.
Yes, sir.
Hasdrubal says Prince Eugen survived 2 atomic blasts also.
What? Is he talking like the final countdown or something?
No, you must be talking about post-war atomic testing out in the Pacific.
Oh, okay.
She must have been used as an anchor ship.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
You know the North Dakota did too. North Dakota blasted.
Ooh.
North Dakota? Yeah, I believe it was North Dakota. She beached herself. I can't think of the name of it, but I think it was the North Dakota.
Awesome.
Am I just short?
In Pearl Harbor
I feel like I'm just
or later on in the war?
I'm sure of it. I'm
No, Pearl Harbor. She survived Pearl Harbor by beaching herself. She was singing, but she beached herself.
Was that
one of the first?
was that Wyoming? The beached herself?
Maybe it's the Wyoming. Maybe it was the Wyoming.
I could be wrong on that. I don't know for sure.
I
I'm
thought
just-
okay. For some reason, I thought it was the North Dakota, but
Why-
she ended up being a nuclear test, survived them, and then they had to torpedo her. It took 4 torpedoes to sink her.
So we got Tommy McGuire gaining weight. It's the Nevada, according to John Stanley.
Nevada. Yeah, that
that's
sounds
it,
right.
Nevada. Yeah, yes, he is correct.
This is we seriously have the smartest visitors ever. They're the best. Blindfolds off, please. Oh,
I was just short. I knew it. Ah! I'm so close.
No.
Ah!
Yeah, boy.
oh,
He's
yeah.
gunning for you.
He's got the range.
I don't have the
Yeah, he
range.
is.
It's just that's tough to take. Is what
You
that
don't even
is.
know how hard it was to aim that arrow at him. That took me a minute and a half to aim the arrow.
Okay.
A whole
I
minute
want
and a
to-
half.
Yes.
Perform a turn to starboard.
Yep.
So, as I recall, is it that what the arrows, the white arrows, or what?
Nope. It's
I can't remember.
Q and E. While holding it down.
Oh,
Left
okay.
click and hold Q and E.
Okay,
There you go.
that's about good.
I think that's.
And
very
then,
Let me get rid of these. Let me get rid of these markers and text for you, so there's none of that stuff in your way. And that, by the way, does take us to movement, gents.
That's okay. We're doing a little chat here.
okay, now, I don't know how strict the rules are, but it would seem to me that my rear turrets cannot be brought to bear
Correct.
at a target. So I can only fire with my forward turrets, which I
Correct.
am sure are superimposed. So I've got let me look. I think I have 14 inches.
Gotta take a look.
Yep. So is that 5 forward and 5 rear turret
that's correct.
configuration 3-2?
You follow correct.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And check. Notice and remember, don't use this number for your range because that's incorrect. It's over here.
Oh yeah, it's on this big table.
Yeah, it's this one.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna get me a red arrow because I'm gonna go ahead and
I could have shot
fire a
I
shot.
would've hit him.
You're gonna want to wait.
No.
I'm gonna lock you down here to make it easier for you.
I missed
Okay.
my
Okay,
number.
you're all set.
Can you? Okay, I'm going to pick up my ship. Can someone move the arrow under my ship?
Go right ahead. This one here.
Velcro, you're an actor. You can't claim being
Oh, got it.
not being able to read.
Move your ship.
My ship is held. You're grabbing my ship.
Well, what I'm gonna do?
now don't be grabbing his ship.
There we go. I got rid of it. No, whoa. Easy there.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Move that arrow slightly to the left.
Okay. Like that. You need to move it back here just.
The was it one of you guys that told me about playing this game with a carpet installer?
I
that's
don't
good.
think it was any of us. I think it was either somebody online or a story you heard somewhere.
Somebody online posted that they had played this game with a carpet installer, and they didn't know that until they started the game, and then they realized that he was able to hit every single shot.
What do you mean a carpet
Yeah.
installer?
Because carpet installers,
Oh, really? Yeah, that
become-
makes sense.
they become incredibly good at estimating distances.
Oh.
It's their job.
Yeah.
Ron didn't do too bad with his distancing last time.
No, he did not. No, he did not.
Let's do the pipe sizing.
I bet. So, not a subtle process. I like you guys. Ron, you shooting?
Yeah, I'm texting now.
All right. I've got it dialed in. This is the shot that's going to win the game right here.
This is it. This is it. This is the prime shot.
It's going to be a one-shot kill.
Yeah.
It's going to be, well, that, remember, if you're firing at the hood.
Well, how much HP does Wait, what? Wait, how much HP does...
Belker, you do know what happened to the hood, right?
Yes, I do.
Oh, no, here's this.
In fact, I do.
Did you not see my story I posted about this? Why I'm so proud of my son? He was helping me. These ships are to scale, by the way, to 1/1200. And while we were sizing them up, he dibs the hood early on. And I looked at him and I said, "You do know what happens to the hood, right?" And he goes, "Oh, yeah. I'm changing history." It's like,
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
That's the
with
spirit.
no Brits on
it.
Fletcher Pratt. We couldn't do it, so.
yeah. All right, everybody has got their ranges in.
Yep.
Roger.
Please blindfold yourselves, if you would. Everybody dark?
Yes.
Thank you.
No.
Oh.
Hang on. I'm still typing.
Oh, okay.
I'm still.
If you are
Yeah, I'm
typing,
that
just,
guy.
Don't worry about it. It's first time.
No,
Jim, while you're doing
no.
the
What I
ranges,
mean is,
actually, I
I
gotta
was
get my
hitting
meds for a
B.
sec.
Go ahead.
I was hitting B to blindfold myself, and
dear.
it's letting me type. Why?
Change to F1.
I F1. There we go. Okay. I am blindfolded. Thank you.
No worries. Thank you.
I'm typing little B's all over the
There's
board.
B. B. It's very important. What in the... Dude, what were you shooting at? That's all I'm saying. There are some shots that make the emperor? No. The umpire go, what the fuzzy heck was this?
What are you aiming at?
Pretty much.
Well, if it's the new guy, I'm going to play my new guy card and get out of trouble.
It was not the new guy. That's the thing.
Oh.
That's that. See, no. The new guy always gets a break, of course. Come on now.
Yeah.
But, well, not from his opponents, but from the umpire. How am I doing? Checking. Nope. There's that. Okay, how about this one?
Well, I came here to sip tea and sink battleships, and I'm sorry, but I am all out of tea, folks.
That's the problem.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello. Still not.
You're allowed to
ready-
step away, Neil, and get a refill.
Oh, very
I
nice.
bought you a box of tea.
There we go. Is that honest? Keep the umpire honest. That's honest. Have I accounted? I have accounted.
The second week's gonna be so boring without watching any games or anything like that since your birthday week's over. It was my entertainment for the night.
Glad to hear that.
He doesn't even sound very tired or whipped. I think he could go another full week of
yeah.
gaming.
I think so.
We got the joint public hearing
Now we
on
have to
a
do my
budget.
injury week.
Injury week. Blindfolds off, please.
That's not happening.
Nope.
How far is it?
I'm not telling you.
So
Put your measurement tool away.
I didn't touch the tab.
Doesn't touch the tab.
You miss again.
Everybody see what they need to see.
Oh my goodness.
Can I clear text?
Had you aimed a little better, you would have killed me. That would have been death right there. That would have been very painful.
All right.
All right, let's get movements in, please. I'll clear up the splash markers. This is one of those very few games that I really do want to try in the real world. I want to build plastic model ships, and I want to get on a gym floor. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, this is the one reason why I got into borderline models.
To be able to play something like Fletcher Pratt.
Yeah, but never got a chance to.
What scale were those?
Good question. Where's my boxes? I have like 16 models.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's see. I'm
You would need
trying
a
to
gym
pick up
floor,
my
probably.
ship to move.
Oh, sorry, I locked it. That was me. It actually helps to aim it if you lock it.
Neil,
I've
there's
unlocked
two
it.
ways to lock and unlock. Is either hover your mouse over it and hit your L key, or if you right click on it, you'll see that under the first menu item says toggles. And the first item under that sub menu is lock. And if it's got a checkbox, it's already locked. So
Yes.
it just comes in handy that you don't accidentally use the arrow key to move your ship around when you're trying to get aimed up and so forth.
So what scale were you saying that they were around?
Hold on, let me pick up one of these boxes and I'll tell you.
Tuna says 1/700th.
Yeah, that might be it.
Oh, those are big suckers. Okay.
Yeah, the Saratoga here, she's about a foot long, so yeah.
Nice. Yeah, and that's
Okay. I don't think
Go ahead.
my baddie moved yet. Did he move? The Prizoigan?
Eugen, have you moved?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
Everybody looking at every
Center line at your ship there, OJ.
Ah.
Hey, you guys, this is starting to look like an actual naval battle. You're wrecking it. As opposed to your
That's
silly
off there, Ron.
scrumming about behavior.
That's off too. Dang it, I can't make up my mind.
Yeah, that's off. Yeah, come this way. Just move the arrow this way. A little more. Right there. Let me see. A little more. No. Yep. No.
I was just
Yeah,
banging
right
up against the ship. That's why it was okay.
When do you get to announce smoke?
At the start of your move.
Start your move, right? Okay,
Yeah.
just checking.
All right. I think that's it. Okay. Now we're going to type.
Valkyrie, make me proud.
Oh, Tuna takes that back. He says it's 1/1200th or 1/2400.
If they're that big, they're not
Sorry,
1200.
maybe-
They're not well. They're
Hold on,
sounds
let
to
me
me
check.
like they're more 700 because the Bismarck
Oh,
at 1200
yeah.
scale is 7.5 inches.
Yeah, sorry. When Tuna posted that, he had a question mark at the end of it, so I missed the question mark.
All right.
You're in.
Prince of Wales is ready.
Everybody in.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, Ron.
Blindfold.
Ron, are you blindfolded? I don't know if
Ron
Ron
is-
blindfolded before he stepped away.
He did. Well done.
Okay, good.
Cool.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yep. Measuring. Umpire in the house.
They're 1/700.
There it is.
And I actually saw them play. Let's see, I had a when I was in Great Mistakes. We had our weekend after we graduated boot camp off.
Mm-hmm.
Paris took me down. I forgot there was a town nearby, and they happened to be playing a war game thing, and right on their gym floor, they were playing in that size. It was freaking awesome.
Oh, they're playing Pratt?
Yeah,
Cool.
that's when I first got introduced to it.
What year were you there, Ron?
91, 92.
92. Okay.
It was the first year they let females up there.
Okay.
It was freaking weird. Like a month after I was there, it was supposed to be an all-man boot camp, and then they let one company of females in there during that time. Because usually they went to Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to only go to Orlando.
Yeah. But 92, they brought they had 4 companies of them up there in 92. March of 92 is when I was up there, March 1st.
I see you have each selected. You have each selected a dancing partner.
Let's tango.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling I'm going to get hit first.
Do you? Is that what you think?
Now, what does smoke exactly do for you?
It blocks line of sight.
Oh, okay. And are you limited on how many smokes you could do?
Nope.
Yeah, but we all know real men don't use smoke. All right.
Don't smoke. Yeah.
But most soldiers do.
You haven't played World of Warships yet, have you?
I actually used to play it all the time when it was new.
Oh, did you?
Played it for a year or two,
That too.
and it just was so simplistic for me that I was like, okay, I'm good.
Yeah, I got into his War Thunder. It was a little bit more realistic.
All right. Calculators out. Blindfolds off. Nice shot, Vilka.
I did get hit.
Yeah. He is gonna go boom.
Oh,
Ooh,
Hood
and
got
Hood
hit too.
And the hood is hit.
Will it be a crit and one shot?
You cannot crit in one shot. The 15-inch guns on the hood.
And I have 8 of them.
You have 8 guns. They can bear. It's very.
Ow.
Yeah.
Ow.
So
They
that's.
all do 8,500 damage.
Well, let's remember they got to penetrate too, but I suspect they will.
So if they penetrate, he's done for.
You would. Yeah.
Oh, I'm dead in one shot.
Well, not one shot. That's all of my 15 inches.
8 15s.
What?
Okay, but remember also, what's the range?
The rate. Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Good point.
You're not gonna
Range is
hit
61.
61.
Yeah. You are just a tiny bit long, just so you know.
Yeah.
So what we do here, Marshall, so you know, is this is the penetration chart over here. What is the thickness of your belt armor, Ron?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's leather. So, oh my God, it's only 2.8.
What? On the belt?
Yep.
What's your deck?
1.
Ouch.
My deck is 1.
Ouch.
Oh,
So we go to this,
I have a chance of
and
hurting.
we drift down here. No, it's to 61,
And the 15's almost at the top.
and so is this.
It's it.
It does not penetrate. No, it's right there.
Are you?
It's right there. It's at 2.5. It doesn't penetrate.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's a half. Still, like this isn't
That's still-
like this isn't going to suck sufficiently.
I
So
don't want
how many? So I'm pulling up my calculator now because this is where I have to do the calculator bit. What does each gun do?
Each gun, I'm going under the chart to be sure. Each gun does 8,550 damage.
10 of them.
Checking. I don't think
Could he have got all 10 guns though to bear?
Yep. The bearing is very
It's
generous.
8. There are 8 of those.
It's just,
Okay.
they can bear from this way.
Gotcha.
We've always played
Yeah.
it that way.
I have 8 of those.
Yeah.
You have 8?
Yes.
34,200 damage.
34,000.
Ouch.
Would be a lot.
What does that take you to?
You can move 8.
A lot.
Oh.
Almost dead.
8 knots. You're down to, you lose 6 of your 8-inch guns. You lose all your torpedo tubes. Oh no, you have 2 torpedo tubes left. That's nasty. That's a nasty one. Ouch. Better take a picture of that one because we might not see the Eugen again. How about the hood?
It's gonna be fine.
Did not penetrate.
No.
No, there's no way it penetrates.
315s.
No, he's got 4-inch armor,
He's got 4-inch belt armor.
My
Yeah.
belt's
and I'm at
5.
66 range.
Yeah, the range is what's actually killing him.
My belt is 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
up here.
It's all way in there. So, how many guns you got at that range, Mike?
3.
And how much do they each do?
15-inch guns, 85-50.
Ooh, that's still nasty.
So 24,
25,
25.
divided by 2. 12,825 Velker on the hood.
12,855. Now I'm just down to 27 knots.
How far does that take you down?
It brings me to 9,000.
Is that right? Yep, that's right.
You want to label the arrow, right?
That's right. I need to label that arrow, doggone it. I gotta label his too.
Now, are you looking at the same chart? Are the charts identical?
No, each ship is different.
Right, because it looks like you're looking at the Prince of Wales chart.
It is the Prince of Wales. Oh, Velker, wrong chart. You grabbed the wrong one. You're over here, dude. You were using the wrong ship.
Was I?
Yep.
Just 26.
Mm-hmm. Next one down, you lose some of your secondaries.
12 of my secondaries?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Thank you for that, Marshall. All right, so I got to come over here, and I got to remember to mark in the damage. Where'd that go? Where's the Eugen? There it is.
He's not here. He's covered. He's in camo.
He is billowing smoke like you can't even believe.
Looks like it almost went down with one hit.
Yeah.
It became the hood.
The Eugen got punched in the face and hard. No doubt about it. All right, everybody can see what they can see. I'm going to pick up the splash markers.
Ron Tuna says that you need to stick to Napoleonics.
I know. I did good last Pratt game, but I got the really weak ship.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. And the hood just... And,
It doesn't
like,
help that Velker
really
decided to go pick on the weakest guy on the table, too.
Well, that's what Velker does.
I didn't do that.
Yeah. Well,
That's what Velker does, he says. Ooh,
Yes.
harsh. All right, text is out. Please move.
Smoke.
Blowing covers the entire distance of your move.
So you guys can't tell if I laid smoke or
If
if it's just me just burning into
Yeah, if he's just on
to
fire.
ash.
So now you move, and the smoke
Oh,
follows
shoot.
you, creating a screen.
Shoot. Ron, don't move your ship yet. Oh, how the
Okay.
heck I did that.
You need me to reset something, OJ?
That was about right there.
That's gonna throw off your aim next time.
Hang on a second. I wanna
Was
push-
it
Yeah.
behind the
I was-
arrow?
No, because I moved the arrow. Yeah. Jim's resetting.
That's where.
There we go.
Oh,
there we
good.
go.
I don't know how I did that. I don't know what
alright.
the heck happened there.
So I reset your friend.
All right, may we move now, sir?
You may. Please proceed. I will follow you.
Jim,
so that
did you
I can...
hit the key again?
Please proceed. I will follow you with smoke.
Yeah, he's cursing me out on mute, I think.
I gotta recalculate my speed. I'm going way too far.
You got 2 inches of move.
Yeah.
But remember, you can turn hard.
Okay, Velker, I'm going to make my move after you.
All right. Did you move?
Yes, I did.
He already moved.
I moved half an inch.
He moved his half.
Oh. Well,
So I can't shoot at him now. Scared boy. Right? I can't shoot at him.
Correct. Can I label this? That would be my favorite thing if I could label this. I can. Awesome.
And I cannot get that lined up right now.
Looks good, Mike.
Yeah. Yeah, actually,
You see what I-
surprisingly, it did.
Did you
What's
see
that?
what I wrote in the chat? See what I wrote in
No.
the chat?
Tuna.
Sounds good to me.
Quiet. Velker is trying to change history.
Yes, you try and hurt me. I am invincible.
Looks like Prince Jurgen for the rest of the game is going to do a run and hide. Well, mostly hide.
Gonna pop out of that smoke at an inopportune time with your 2 torpedo tubes and sink them.
His last 2 tubes. That's the way that movie
Yeah.
ends. All right, so Mike's shots are up. Velker's shots are up.
I'm just having the darndest time getting my little arrow dialed in.
No worries.
Yeah.
It's,
You sometimes have to slide up and down the side of your ship there a little bit, maybe to get it
Yep.
a little bit better.
Yeah. Okay.
let's see. For scale, oh, that's right. I can't do that. Well, given their estimates anyway. You guys are a good chunk of distance away from each other. Yeah, the Prince Eugen wants to be invisible in any event.
Yeah. Prince Jurgen wants to go, bye-byes. Hide.
Hey, how y'all doing? Blam! Oh, God.
Guess she ain't surviving this this alternative history.
Yeah, I was going to say, in this historical reality, maybe not so much.
But right now, they're not even shooting at you, so far you're surviving.
You're right, true. Slowly gimping away.
I'm just sitting here waiting to hear that the firing is all locked in.
I'm not even in my own gun range either.
Hey, Jim,
Mm-hmm.
Haz is asking if these FP mods are available on Steam.
I can make them available. The pieces are all there. They're from different games. I can put one or the other up. I don't know if he has a preference. The key is get the guy who has done all of the Axis and Allies minis. That's what you really need, because he's done literally, I think, all of them to a certain point.
All right.
All good?
Prince of Wales is locked.
Hood is locked. Eugen is fleeing. Good. Blindfolds, please. Is that so? Is that so? Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. So, Marshall, I know you guys...
Did I hit?
Marshall, I know you guys haven't been able to Kriegspiel because of the evil, but have you guys been able to do anything remote?
I ran a play-by-email Kriegspiel in March that was really wildly successful. Ended up having about, I think, 5 or 6 players with turns turned in pretty much daily. It went really, really well. It was Jackson's Shenandoah campaign. The Union ended up prevailing in that particular campaign.
Ooh.
But yeah, it was,
That's unusual.
well, the Union coordinated better, you know, and they were able to bring their forces together to bear. So they just made better use of their assets, which, you know, sometimes happens. So yeah, it was a fantastic game, and it was kind of in doubt until the very end. So it was very tense and exciting. Lasted about 3 or 4 weeks.
Brandt would mock me for... Wait a minute, it's possible to run a Kriegspiel in a couple of weeks? Yes, it is, Brandt.
Yeah, if people are committed to it and they play daily turns.
Yeah.
But the umpire also has to be committed and process those daily turns.
Yep, for a fact.
Sorry, are we taking blindfolds off yet?
Nope. Just
I was
three.
talking to my wife and didn't
No,
have
no.
my headset on, so I
No,
wasn't listening.
Getting very close, though. In fact,
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to say take them off. Nice shot, Velker.
Yeah.
Wow.
The hood plants a kiss on the Bismarck.
All your arrows are just off there.
I noticed. Yeah.
Like,
You got guns with 66-inch range?
Yeah, my 15s are.
Is that their outside range?
Yep, that's as far as they
yes.
Holy God. That's funny. I think that's the only hit. So the Bismarck takes that one in the puss. That's a full...
I doubt that that's a penetration, however.
No, I'll get... What's the belt armor on the Bismarck?
8?
Mike?
I'm sorry, 1 second.
8.
Is it
Too
8?
many things.
Belt
Belt
is-
armor is an 8.
Yeah, and your guns are 15s. But it's... Yeah, so that's a half. Still, it's a hit, and that's all of them. How many of them you got?
I have 8.
And they're each hitting for how much?
They're each hitting for 8,550.
34,200 on the Bismarck.
Nice. Where does that bring him to?
That actually,
Thanks, Ron.
That actually. Ooh,
You're welcome.
That is not bad.
Lost a couple secondaries there.
it's,
Yeah. I got a feeling the way this is going, they're not going to matter anyways.
Yeah.
I think my 5.1 inches are 36-inch range, so
Interesting.
I think my field, my 8 inches is only 44.
yeah.
So let me get a photograph of the first hits on the Bismarck, please. Yeah. Prince of Wales took
All right.
on his shot. One quick second. All right. Yeah, you landed that sucker right there, Volker. Good shot. Good shot. Did I get all the splash markers up? Did I? I think I did. All right, I'll get rid of all the text. Everybody move, please.
Smoke!
Your smoke lasts
Relay
3
smoke
turns.
Infinitely.
No, well, he can. It's just it only lasts 3 turns.
So technically, we might never be able to hit him.
Unless you get through that smoke, yeah.
So we have to chase him down.
That's not wrong. I just copied the print so I get... Here, it's a fresh one.
Yay, got a new ship.
Stop it.
Look, he just gave me a new ship. Can't see me as the fog rolls in. See, that's not actually smoke that I'm releasing. It's actually smoke from my fires I can't put out.
All right, because I can age smoke now. That's really cool. That makes me happy. I was about to ask, Velka, aren't you going to range your guns? And then I realized, oh, you did.
Oh, don't worry. I've got my guns trained on him.
Do you?
Oh, yes, I do. And I'm sure he's going to copy my measurements because he knows I'm just that good.
Mike, read my text again.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay.
Make sure that looks lined up okay to you, Ron. With your plumber's eye.
You know, Brant. Nobody on the broadcast thought that was dirty. I'm just saying. I think it's just you.
Yeah.
Well, Brant was an armor person and not, so.
He's what's your deck size? With that deck thickness, does it penetrate?
I don't.
Hey.
Hey.
It's how I use it.
It's. Yeah, there you go.
And as long as I can camouflage it a little bit, they'll never know.
All right.
See, the
Prince of
disadvantage
Wales
of
is
smoke,
locked
guys,
in.
is I can't shoot out of it either, so.
Yeah. All right, and I see that the Bismarck is all set too. All right, darkness, please.
I embrace the darkness.
Everybody blindfolded?
No, not Davy Jones.
Oh, yes, Davy Jones. All right, here we go.
Good thing we don't have to calculate the sway of the ship.
I think Zaykrieg makes you do that. Otherwise
Oh,
known
God.
as a naval rule set, I'll never play again.
I mean, I like detail, but that's a little ridiculous.
I'm not saying it was bad. I am not. I'm saying it's nothing I wanted to play again.
you did forget to. You did tell him there was a U-boat coming in, right?
Shh. No secrets.
I'll be right back.
That'd be interesting. A Fletcher Pratt Hunt for the Red October.
There is a famous scenario done in the wake of the Second World War. It was an early Cold War scenario that is considered one of the great achievements of Fletcher Pratt. It's mentioned in the John Curry book, basically predicting Soviet behavior based on what played out on a floor. That scenario, we could play that scenario. I think I've got the ships. You guys are making this a challenge. I like that though. I do. Go on, or the dates. The thing I like is that it seems to accurately, I won't say simulate, but get at the idea of ranging.
I'm back.
Okay. Oh, good Lord. You know, Velker?
What?
Never mind.
Am I just that good?
I wouldn't say that, because you're hard enough to deal with as it is, but...
How's his head ever get in through his bedroom door at night some days?
I tell you. All right.
He gets that from his mother, though, right?
Yeah, no. His mother is actually one of the humblest people I know. The jerk baggery he comes by this honestly. No doubt about it. Blindfolds off, please. You guys have decided to engage in a full-on slapping fight. Very well.
Did he hit both?
Ooh, he got another hit.
He got a hit on you, and he hit you twice.
He only has one more gun in total than I do. I'll handle the Bismarck. You get the small baby ship.
So it's a total of... Let's start with the Bismarck hitting the hood. 9 15-inch guns that we determined these don't penetrate, right?
No, they do not.
Okay.
Well, mine didn't penetrate. Let's check mine. I don't think they do. Mine is...
The closest
5.
is... You've got a 5 belt. Yeah, that's not going to penetrate. 5 at
8550.
No, it's here. I mean, that's way north. Not at that range. You guys are plinking at each other at extreme range, is what it is. But he's still got...
The damage was 8,555.
Yeah, he's got... Well, no, but he's got the 9 guns. How much does each one of them do?
8,500.
8,550.
Thank you.
So if it's half, it's 64,125 if I did this right.
I don't think you did.
No, it doesn't sound right.
8,000. Okay.
8,550.
Oh, no, you're right.
8,550 times 9.
No, I did that wrong. You're right.
Divided by 8,550 times 9.
38,475.
That's it. 38,475 on the hood, but the hood was already damaged.
Yes.
Where are you? There you are. So you said 38,475, right?
Yes.
38,475. Come on.
12,825. 51,300.
Yep, 51,300. Youch.
Ooh, a main turret.
Still not halfway though. That's good. Now my smack.
Oh yeah, hang on a second.
My smack.
See,
My
the thing with
smack-
your smacks is all you're gonna do is keep doubling because you're firing at the same guy, and you don't divide up your fire.
So I'm at 68.
51,000. This is just gonna double what he did to you before.
68 400. So you're down here. And I will do it. 68 400.
You're gonna do it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, and I also lose a main turret.
What did I lose and how slow am I? I forgot.
Yeah, that's the other thing. That drops the Bismarck to only 17 knots.
And it drops me to 17 as well.
You're a spry little
Now
devil.
we're both slow.
You got torps? Oh, you do. Okay.
They're not going to be very useful to us at this range.
Well, yeah, because you've decided to play this pity pat game, which I can't say as I blame you for. Because you get close enough to one of these things, it's gonna be the bad thing.
Oh, they shot at me. Wait a minute. I didn't even see that.
You didn't turn into the smoke.
Oh, true.
I wouldn't have let him otherwise. But, is that it? Yep, I can delete the movements, please. Remembering your reduced movements if you got it. I'm assuming you're continuing to lay smoke around.
Oh, heck yeah.
Last turn for your first smoke.
Well, I better light another one, didn't I?
Let me double check that I still have all my main guns. No, I lost one. I lost a main turret. Yeah. I'll make sure to put that in there.
Which is technically 2 guns.
Yeah, for me it's 3 guns.
So Marshall, from
Is that
your
right?
from your perspective, you can no longer see the Eugen.
Look good, Ron?
Okay, so does that mean I cannot fire into the smoke even though I'm
Correct.
pretty confident of my range?
Correct.
He is untouchable, huh?
He might move over by right a little bit.
Yep, smoke. Let me double check that. It's been a while since I looked at smoke, but I'm pretty confident that that's what Fletcher Pratt said.
It's kind of weird. I guess this ain't an exact model of the Bismarck.
What's this?
Is this supposed to be the exact model of the Bismarck?
It's supposed to be close. What's missing?
No, because it says 2 big guns in each turret instead of...
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
what the Bismarck had.
And it has to have 9 guns.
I cannot say I've combed them, but the stuff I have combed has been pretty accurate. I don't know, though. I would be
I thought maybe
lying.
they had 3. Well, it doesn't matter because we're trying to determine how many guns he lost in that turret. Is it 3 or is it 2?
Well, if it's the Bismarck and it lost a turret, it should be 2.
Yeah, but she's armed with 3. Oh, yeah, she is armed with 2. I'm looking at pictures of her now.
Armor. Come on. Torpedoes. You know all about torpedoes. Submarines. That's great. Hunting for submarines. Here we go.
Yeah, Jim.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually looking at my model, my Waterline model, the Bismarck, and her information. She's only supposed to have 8 15-inch guns.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, smoke blocks line of sight. So you are saying that this sheet is in error.
By 1 gun, yeah.
Huh. Shall chastise John Curry.
8 15-inch, 12, 5.9, 16, 4.1s, and then you have all the little minor, little crappy ones.
Interesting. And I'm just curious as she goes down through the.
Yep.
She goes down through the turrets. Does she? Because the math of the ship's value does vary with this, so I'm just curious to see how they keep it down. But yeah, so where's the main turrets? So how do the mains total up?
Minus 3 main turrets.
Yeah, so they're saying she's got 3 in each.
He already lost a main turret, minus 3 main turrets.
So
that would be 4 main turrets.
Remember, each of these is cumulative.
Cumulative, yes.
So this is 1 main, this is 2 main, and there's 3 main. So if she's
right,
lost
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so she's lost 3 guns. She's lost 3 mains.
All right. You see my chat there, Ron?
Oh, hold on.
It was just before your last entry. Just FYI, if you think I need to make an adjustment to anything.
You can Marshall, if you want, and you don't think you're pretty sure you're out of range of the Bismarck.
Yeah, I'm just chucking shells into the ocean. I don't want to offend the taxpayers of the United Kingdom.
Admirable. In truth, in actual Fletcher Pratt, there's a penalty for doing that. It's actually fairly nasty. You take damage.
What if you don't fire?
If you fire and it's beyond your maximum range.
Oh well, yeah. I mean,
it's
I'd just be creating work for you, and there's no point to that.
Yeah, well, it goes to the game and the whole bit. So anyway, everybody is ranged in. Blindfolds, please.
Yeah, Jim, we're gonna do some research on that because like all the other ships, they don't lose all their main guns until they're wrecked.
Yeah, that would make a game a little less fun if you lost your ability to exchange blows at range, but you're still pretty much afloat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes some sense.
Oh, so what you're talking about. Yeah, but this chart.
Look at the hood. She loses 3 main, but doesn't lose her 4th turret until she's wrecked. Same thing with the George.
Do they imagine she's got... I mean, I'm just curious. Do they imagine she's got more turrets?
I don't know. That's kind of weird. One single one by itself. But yeah, my model even has it as 2, 2, 2, and 2.
Yeah. If you look at the wiki page for her, pictures all show her with 4 twin guns. That's what everybody in the chat's saying too. That's talking about it is that's what she had.
Well, they were
Listen,
some of the biggest guns.
If that's true, you know, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm giving a disadvantage to our side anyway because I took away a gun. But you know.
So you then set up.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Either which way, you're still down to 6 there, Mike.
Right. Yeah, John Pfeiffer's pointing out that Hood and Bismarck had the same gun arrangements.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That yeah, that's the only. Sorry, Jim, I didn't mean to throw a wrench into this.
No, it's worth, one of the things we do is figure out how to do this stuff.
That was one thing I did like about World War II was the naval ships, and that's what I collected models of.
Caliber secondary, we did that. I'm just looking at how you formulate the cards, because that's what predicates this. Then we do the thickness of the armor, speed factor,
See, now I put Jim to work. I'm sorry.
You then
He's not
just-
used to working.
Well, that's also true. Yeah, that's the way it should be. That's weird. This is weird. And here's why. What it's supposed to be, she should go down by guns. It's supposed to be, yeah, this is in error, because what it's supposed to be is you take this overall value. Where is it? There. This thing.
We're blindfolded, remember?
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
we can't see.
She's got 152,430 total value. You're supposed
Okay.
to divide that by the number of guns. And every time you go down that 1/9, that's when you're supposed to lose it. So we can actually figure this out. This actually isn't that hard to figure out. So she's 152,400. How many guns does she have? The big ones, the 15s?
According to the rules, it's 9.
All right, we'll
Right,
take
but
9.
in reality, yeah.
We'll take 9. That's fine. That means every 16,933 she loses a gun. So 16,933, you've lost 68,400. So you've lost 3 guns. So it's 16,933 plus 16,933 plus 16,933 plus 16,933. Yeah, you've lost 4 guns. You have 5 guns left. Make sense? Did I go away?
Now, they talk about the main guns or all guns together? Because he did lose guns as you go down. If you see,
Right.
then it goes by turrets for some reason.
The turrets are wrong. That's just wrong. Where am I? Hang on. There we go. We are there. Yeah, the turrets, this is the only place where that appears. It should not go down by turrets. It should go down by guns. And that's actually what it's... I don't know why it's doing that all of a sudden. That seriously screws it up. Well, it won't matter until he gets into closer range, because he doesn't have any range for those 5.9s, but we'll have to figure it out then too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put right on the marker here. 16,333 per...
You guys still there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It just got really quiet for...
I know. I don't think Jim likes me no more.
now, because you'll be back to playing with the French
That's true.
next
How's
week,
this?
so
Am I
he'll be
better-
fine
am I
with you.
better- Am I better now? Okay.
There we go.
All right, so here's the deal. You're at 68,400 damage. It's 16,333 per main gun, so you're down 4 main guns.
Hood or Bismarck?
Bismarck.
Okay, so I've got 5
Yep.
left.
The hood...
So how does that work with the... Yeah.
The hood is divided. The hood is the way it's supposed to be. The hood is the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to progress up through the guns. But they seem to be... Yeah, you're supposed to progress up through the guns. He did these charts wrong.
Yeah, because the first guns he loses 16,000 over his secondary. If you look at the charts, and then it keeps going
no,
down.
because-
So
no, but
those
you-
count as guns.
But what you got to do, what you've then got to do, what you've got to do is divide out the number of secondaries. So he's got 14 secondaries on the hood, right? You've got to divide his total
Correct.
value by that 14. This 116.
Oh, and that's where you okay.
That's how he loses it. So this is probably closer to right. See, this is what it.
But how did he get?
Go ahead.
What I'm asking though is how did he get 9 guns when the Bismarck has 8? That's what I was trying.
Well,
to
that
figure out.
also seems to be a mistake too. But I'm not going to deprive him of a turret at this late date.
I don't have
Well, actually, it hurts him more because with the 9 turrets, you divide that number, he loses more turrets sooner than he would if he had the 8 turrets.
But he has more guns to start with.
One more, yeah.
So, as a public service announcement, if anyone is watching this and your friends are interested in watching wargaming, show them this particular segment so they know how wargaming works.
Or
And how to figure it out.
or doesn't. Let's critically say sometimes doesn't. I mean, I'll go back. You guys tell me. I think it's a horse apiece.
No, we're fine. I was just
Yeah.
curious how we got 9 guns because that's what I was trying to figure out. Because it said turret, and then it was like, I guess.
Yeah, and
because
it's
the hood
and
had
turrets.
4 turrets.
And it's funny. I never looked at it that way, but it doesn't count down turrets. It counts down guns. It counts.
Right, but on the sheets it says turrets.
Yeah, and that's a
what's
mistake.
weird.
That's a mistake. So we've got the
Well,
main,
the umpire rules.
yeah. We've got the
Oh,
the,
yeah.
Yeah, we've got the main gun sorted. So he's down 4 guns. He's got the damage he's got, and we're able to track it. Let me very quickly grab Velker over here since he's the other guy that's taken damage, and we can figure that out very quickly. He's a total value of 116,740. How many of those turrets you got? You got 8 mains. Yeah. So you lose one every 14,593. You're down 3.
Oh wow! All right.
So 5 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Get him, Mike.
Bork, bork.
Because honestly, these charts are from John Curry, the guy who actually publishes the rules.
Well, somebody needs to talk to him. He might have put the 9th gun in there, being that the hood's guns were considered a little bit. They were 15-inch, but they were still a little bit bigger than the hood's guns.
Part of the point of Fletcher Pratt is you get to bring the actual ship with you.
Yeah.
That's part
Which
of the
then,
fun.
they're 8 guns, guy. They're not 9.
Yeah, 8, not 9. All right.
Watch our video.
Movement. Do we have movement? Did it happen? Or are we still
Wait a minute,
blindfolded?
We're all blind. We're all
still
blindfolded, waiting for you to.
Screw around with this. Yeah.
Yeah, you're showing, trying to show us the book, and we're all blindfolded and can't see it.
That's funny. Everybody at home saw it. All right, I'm measuring now.
I'm trying to make sure we don't have any fights over this online.
Yeah, everybody online say like, down or shut up and let the game go.
Yeah, Dalinor's right.
Wow, I don't hear that often.
Well,
Ask my
you're-
wife.
Got it. That's okay. I've wanted to do a nice redesign of these cards anyway.
Do the battle. At the battle's an Iron Bottom sound.
There you go. Okie doke, on blindfold.
I've seen the light, and I missed.
And he got you. Both times.
Good shooting, Mike.
All right, so that is, we determined those are your mains, right, Mike?
Did I?
You got them both times?
You got them both.
Oh.
Yep. Nice.
Hang on, we're. Oh, never mind.
So you've got a total of
Yeah,
how
so I
many
hit
left?
with 5.
So you got a total
I got
of
5 left.
5 left, yep.
Yeah, and just so you know, Jim, I put in 6 there because that was before we figured out.
Yeah,
what
no,
the
it's fine.
Roll gun.
It's fine.
Yeah. So basically, I take my damage, which is 8850 times 5, divided by 2, so it's 22,125 is what I came up with.
Okay.
And you can double check that. That's fine. I'm just trying to make sure
that's the math. So for the hood, you want to add that to 51,300, Mike?
51 what?
51,300.
73,425.
73,425. You want to divide that by 14,593.
Divide by 14. I'm sorry, what?
593.
5.03. He's down to 3 main guns.
Yeah. That takes him. That's a whole nother 2 main guns. Holy cow.
And he's down to 12 knots.
Yeah. I guess that makes
Good
sense.
shoot, Mike.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's how it'll work because he's got 50. Yep, that's exactly it.
I think I know why he did the turrets.
Why is that?
Because usually when you hit a gun in one of the turrets, the whole turret's out.
Right. If you actually hit the turret
So
model.
it's no. When I'm talking about in real life,
Oh, okay.
he was trying to simulate a gun turret. If a gun in a turret explodes, or the gun, say if it's double barreled, you
Okay.
get the 2 barrels like the hood does in the Bismarck.
Mhm.
If one barrel goes, the other one's not going to be able to fire because they're almost they're in the same chamber because of the way the turrets are
Okay, well
and the way the loaded
that's,
mechanisms goes.
that's not the way Fletcher Pratt reads. But B, are you then
No, but
are you then okay with the fact that you've got these main turrets? So the main turrets will be gone before the ship is wrecked.
Well, no, because you got to remember, the hood has 4 main turrets. So before the ship is wrecked,
Well, no, I'm
she
talking
only
about the
loses 3 of her turrets.
I'm talking about the Bismarck.
Oh yeah. No, because like I said, I think what he did wrong was he put 9 guns instead of 8, which might have been a misprint. And she's just like everybody else, will lose 3 before she loses her last one.
Oh, I get it.
Because she's supposed to have Bismarck has 4 turrets, just like the hood does.
So she's got 2. Got it. Let's do that.
Correct.
That'll do it. That way we can
That's
keep the sheet.
what
normal.
I was talking about earlier.
I get it. Let's keep the sheet normal. Cool. Rock and roll. I like learning things. Good. That way I can keep the sheet normal. Everybody else see where you're splat. We did the damage to the hood. There was no damage to the Bismarck this turn. Near miss. Please move.
Wait, had I?
So
Had I aimed in the right direction, would I hit him?
Yes.
Would I have hit him?
So instead of 3 Velker, you have 4 turrets. You have 4 guns left.
Say that, Ron, while I'm moving. Go ahead and explain that one more time. I don't know if I quite followed all that.
All right. The way the sheets are reading is a turret, not a gun. The reason why he might have put it in there, the guy who redid the Fletcher Pratt sheets, was because when one gun gets hit in a turret, usually the whole turret is out because it actually damages the other gun and it can't reload or something happens in the inside. So instead of doing it that way, he decided to make it into turrets instead of each gun individual.
Gotcha.
We have no range.
So read by your sheets,
Give us black.
where you are at, you only lost 1 main turret, so you still have 6 guns.
So I do still have 6 guns.
Yep.
Correct.
So that would
and-
make
and-
another 4,200
You know what?
points.
No, just keep it that way because you did extra
Okay.
damage at the beginning with 9 guns. So just keep it
Gotcha.
that way.
Did I hit all 9 guns at one point though? I thought the most I ever hit was 3.
Yes, you did. No, you hit 9 guns at one point.
That was the time you really punched the hood in the face.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, that's fine.
Your very first hit. That's the only reason
good
why I'm
with that.
saying just don't change it.
All right,
Yeah.
so Dalinar, what you doing over here?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out myself.
That's never a good sign.
Trying to hide. Can't do much. That's why I'm talking a lot. And hopefully, we're all learning.
So I've got
Hopefully
how
not
many
boring
guns
Neil
left?
over here. You have
So
6.
I've got 5 guns left. I do have 6.
Yeah,
6.
they're going
You
to
have
come
2
in even. It's going to be even numbers.
Gotcha.
Yes. 2, 4, 6. You still have, like me, I only have, I've got nothing left.
Yeah, you're down 1 main turret, which means you've got 3 left, which means you've got 8. 4. Just below.
Baby shark, doo 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 doo.
Baby shark.
Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby
Oh,
shark,
Lord.
do, 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 baby
Hate
shark.
that song. That was my son.
Which, you know what the funny thing is? It's weird. On Prince Jurgen, they name it as guns, not turrets. Yeah, on these sheets, he needs to keep it consistent with these sheets. Because on the Jurgen, instead of doing turrets, he has -2 gun, -4, yeah. So that's this problem. Sorry, just critiquing the sheets here.
Not mine. But yeah, see, there it is.
No, I said critiquing the sheets.
But
Yeah.
again, he does this, but he still is going by turrets.
No,
Because
he's going
there's-
by turrets, but saying turrets, he's saying guns.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's got to keep it consistent.
Yeah, he's actually going by turrets. That's very interesting. I never noticed
Right.
that.
I'm sorry, Ron. You said I got 5 or 6 guns left. I got 6,
You
right?
got
6.
6. You
You
have
got
6
6.
left, yes. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm just floating around here.
Oh, you're good.
Come closer, Prince of Wales.
Yeah.
Get closer. Lure you
Man,
in.
I just need to adjust my
This
aim by
smoke
about
looks friendly over here. Come over here.
I just
It's inviting you.
step into my parlor, said the spider to the fly, huh?
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I tell you what, I'm gonna come over there in just a minute. You just give me a sec.
All right, I'm counting down.
Give me a hot minute. I'll be right there.
Looking good, Ron.
You know what? I'm going to be weird and actually split up my shots.
What? Who are you and what have you done with
Yeah,
Fletcher?
that's good.
So I have 4 guns, right?
Is that what you have left?
Yeah, I think he does. Does
Yes.
that sound right, Ron? He's got 4.
He's got 4.
Yep.
Yes, he still has 2 turrets.
I did it. I did it.
I'm sure everybody's yelling at me in the chat.
No, nobody is actually.
I just can't get this arrow to do what I want
Oh,
it
it
to
can
do.
be a pain in the neck sometimes.
You got it. Yeah, it's got to be a balance between turning it. But remember, it's not a lot different from doing it in the real world if you think about it. Yeah, you got the subtle variation, but now imagine your cheek is pressed down on the floor.
Oh yeah.
So we're all gonna
Is
meet
that
up
Jim?
at one big gym. Jim?
Absolutely.
I wish
Or
there was a way
ballrooms
to dial it in manually. Type in a value.
Nope. I would never want that. That's specifically against the spirit of Fletcher Pratt.
Yeah, well, his spirit right now is really frustrating me.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But like I
Had
say,
it
you
good
can
at
put
the
it.
one
You can
point I
also
showed
put it
you.
anywhere on the hull you want.
Is your little weightlift guy all the way down to the bottom?
Yeah, it is. I have it locked.
Oh, okay.
He's just getting picked up by the box around the model.
No, because I'm dragging it and he's lifting it up.
Oh
see?
yeah, it is. You're right. You're. How do we get you to be able to fix that?
You know, you on the top, you see the little weightlift guy?
Let's try that. Let's try that again, Neil. The weightlifting dude.
Uh-huh.
Clear at the top center on the right-hand side.
next
There's
to
two icons. One
next to
says
it,
15.
15 degrees. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Make sure that ball is all the way at the bottom.
Okay, let's see here. I didn't know that was what that did.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see
Yep.
here.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Now just line up against the.
Oh,
Oop! I thought you locked the ship in.
ship's locked.
Spin the arrow around a little bit so you can get the flat side.
And as somebody pointed out too in the chat there, you can move it up and down along the side of the hull to help
Right, that's what I was saying.
fine-tune your aim.
Now that's.
Is everybody waiting for me to finish this here?
Oh no. Well, yeah, but don't worry about it.
Take your time.
Now push.
You're good.
I just
No,
I
no,
just
No,
can't
push
get
it-
this.
Seriously, you're good. You're
No,
good.
you're fine. Yep. There you go. Eh.
Have you
Move it
never
over.
watched one
Keep
of our
going.
videos before?
Oh, nope. Go
Nope.
right there. Leave it right there.
Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. All right.
Why are you helping him anyway?
That's
'Cause
no.
you're a
I'm trying to help him with the arrow. I'm trying to be a decent
Yeah,
group player.
It's all good.
It's a team game. There you go.
I was just trying to help because I know he's having problems with the arrows. That's all. It's like
He's got a protractor up against the screen, and that's a few feet off the bow or off the stern.
There you go.
So he's like, "That's it." No, actually, I really appreciate it. Thanks. It's a big help.
All
Oh,
right.
no problem.
Okay, I'm good.
Lock him in. Blindfolded, please.
We
All
just need
right.
to sink the hood.
I'm looking at something here. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so my strategy is to do this thing where I kind of range the shots because I see everybody's kind of putting in one entry.
You do the same thing I do because I do like 4 entries and it drives Jim nuts.
Well, but I think that's fairly realistic too, right?
Well,
Is
it's-
you're
yeah,
trying to
it-
figure
it's
out the range.
Very realistic.
Sure. You bracket.
That's
your
how they
shots.
determine the range. What they used to do is they would fire one turret would fire out. They see where the splashes go. Then they'd fire a second turret with correction. And then if they thought it was good, then they would wait till all turrets loaded and they'd fire independently. So yeah. And usually a lot of them would be at different ranges. They all wouldn't be at the same range.
Well, then you have the swell of the sea, which is going to
That's-
throw your range off wildly, I would think.
Right, it does. But they have that calculated in with. I mean,
Yeah.
their
mean,
spotters are actually really
those-
good. The best ones at it without radar were the Japanese. They were fantastic at doing that until we had the radar, and then it freaking kind of killed them.
Look at the range of the guns, the 15-inch guns that Bismarck had. They were rated at 22 miles. So if you think about that, I mean, you're almost to the edge of the horizon, at surface level visibility, or maybe just a little bit past that. So you definitely had to stagger your shots there some just to. And these ships weren't going. And these ships weren't sitting still either.
Right,
They were
exactly.
moving.
I was going to say because they were moving also, so that's why they also stagger their ranges.
Blindfolds off.
Let's go see.
Got the
I'm
hood.
glad I split.
Ooh.
I'm glad
Got the
I
hood
split.
twice.
Nice.
I'm glad I split mine at least.
Yep. 6 shots.
Oh, look at that! Come on,
Ooh,
guys.
That
You
was
should.
close.
It's. Can you imagine being in the Bismarck and seeing those 4 shots walking in? I mean, it's like,
Continually getting closer.
yeah, getting
and closer
closer
to the ship.
and closer and closer. Mike,
That's
you
the
got
play of the day.
You got a quick handle on how much?
51,300 was what the base damage was, so we have it. 26,650. I'm sorry, 25,650.
Add 63,425.
63,425 comes to 89,075. 89,075.
Ooh, lost another turret.
He's got 1 left, so he's got 2 guns left. Velker did hit though with 1 of his paired guns, so that's going to be 2.
2 of my what?
2 of your big guns.
Yeah, halved. I'm sure.
Yeah. So 2 15-inchers. That's your
8550.
Yeah, times 2 divided. Well,
Is
no, divided by 2. It's
8550.
8550. Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
times 2. Whoa, math.
Plus 68,4.
Yep. 68.
76,950. 76,950.
Ooh, that's another main turret.
And that's almost halfway, right?
That means you're down to 4, Mike.
Yep.
Yep, for a fact.
Oh yeah, you are halfway. It's gonna suck though. It's going against the Prince.
Yeah, because the Prince.
Maybe.
The hood is toe to
What's-
toe with the Prince. All right, have you
And my
taken,
speed's down to 15.
Neil, you've
So
not
not
taken
quite
any
4
damage,
inches.
No,
Prince has
I'm in good shape. I'm the only bad thing that's happened to this ship so far.
right?
it.
Movement, please. Finally, this smoke comes off.
No, there's no way I can move that far. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Because smoke actually lasts 4 turns, I find out.
That arrow was perfect the way you had it.
What?
You moved it again.
I didn't move it. I moved the arrow to go up alongside the ship, and it rotated on its own.
Do we
Bad
need-
ship.
That's
do
what
I need to-
they
do I need to
all
do a reset?
say.
No. The ship
The
didn't
ship's
move.
locked.
Got it.
I found that that's the best thing to do is lock your
Lock
ship
your
before
ship,
you.
yeah. Mhm.
I still have
Nice,
4
that's
guns,
good.
Right? Oh no.
2.
I have 2.
2 mains.
Oof. I'm about to die. I am in danger.
Yeah, so Jen, I think the only thing you have to correct on this ship here is just on the Bismarck sheet is just put that to 8 instead of 9.
Well, and as long as we know it is 8, that's pretty easy.
Oh yeah. I mean, just in case for future scenarios if you want to.
Yeah.
All right, I think I'm dialed in. All right, I am going to step away from the mic just for one moment, and I will be right back. I'm going to go ahead and blindfold.
Okay. Okay, you're locked. You're locked. I should be just looking. Oh, yeah. Everybody can blindfold, please.
There's. Okay, I'm back.
And you can unblindfold.
Good timing.
2 more hits. Oh, I missed.
No, you did not hit him,
Nope.
Walker. That's you.
But he didn't hit me.
Who-
He did not.
Hey, those are Prince of Wales hits.
Those are Prince of Wales hits. Exactly so. With 14
We decided
inch
we'd
guns.
show up.
Yeah. So 14-inch guns, which I'm going to guess aren't going to penetrate.
No.
Yeah, it's those. So those are 6250. And you gave him...
How many guns?
It's going to be 5 guns at 6250.
So total damage was 15,625.
15,625 on the Bismarck.
Plus 76,950. 92,750. 92,575.
92575.
92,575.
Got
Yes.
it. Okay. So what does that take you to?
The speed's down to 12.
Oh my goodness. Things are getting saucy out there.
But he missed me, so I'm happy.
He did miss you. He did miss you, and now he's got a significant problem as the Prince of Wales turns into the fight.
As he sets on fire? Eh?
Not that fire thing yet, but he splashed him with 2, so that was a good shot, no doubt.
Less than 100,000 to go.
Too many ships you can say that about. All right, ready for movement. Please. Ron, I'm watching you so I can give you smoke wherever you go.
How far can I move? I moved as far as I can possibly move.
Iran, what's my maximum movement? Can you look real quick for me?
Sure can. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Three inches.
Yeah.
I think you got the range on friggin' her though now, don't you?
I think so.
Sorry I couldn't help. I got knocked out within the second round or third round.
Yeah. I've still got. How many of my 5.9s do I have left?
Let me
range
see.
is only 36. Never mind.
Yeah, that range is small. No, you still got 4 guns left.
Right. Quit copying me, Velker.
No, I didn't even look.
Stop copying me.
Yeah, and Tommy, you're right. Exactly. The original Fletcher Pratt did not allow bracketed fire.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the original rules said you put one where you aimed it, then you got one short and one long.
That's bracket fire, though.
But it was, you couldn't do, for example, the stuff that the stuff that Marshall's been doing, you can't do.
Oh.
You only get to give me that one number.
Yeah, because wasn't it that they I saw the guys do it. They gave them one number for the most forward shot, and then they went backwards from there, didn't it?
It's actually dead center
For each
and
turret?
then one back and one forward.
Oh, that's what it was. Yes. Okay. I thought this was a little different than yes. Which then makes sense. That's interesting. You really got to be on the mark with that one.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
It's all right. Revenge of the prince over here. He comes steaming out of the smoke.
Don't worry, I got a fresh one for you too.
We're all done with typing.
All good?
I'm
Everybody's ready?
blindfolding.
Blindfold, please. If you are ready. Okay, here we go. Falconator. Blindfolds off.
I missed.
You missed, I'm afraid. Went long, and he hit you.
Ow.
Yep. With one of his two, however, not both. And it was the 59-inch shot that hit, so that's 2 guns.
85-50 on me.
85-50?
Yep.
Yep. Plus, what's his existing damage?
What's
A
your...
bunch.
89,075.
So it's
97,625.
Get that real quick. 97,625. Got it. That just
You went 5 knots.
2.5 inches, but you still got your secondaries in there, and you haven't lost your whole thing. So, everybody see what happened? Everybody see their marks and their shots? I hope.
Yes.
All right. Get rid of the text, and then I'll clean up as you all move.
Oh, crud.
Might want to move that arrow a little bit to the right. Or left, I mean.
So I know you're.
All right.
I know the Oiget is squeaking along. Did you squeak a little more?
Yes, I squeaked. And boy, did I squeak. My God, the hood's going 5 knots.
Just so you know, let me do this real quick. I'm gonna let you take another
All
look.
right.
I'm gonna let you take another look at this, Neil. Once I get this all sorted out with the smoke. He's visible.
Oh, he is.
Yep. He he basically outran his screen, or his screen. He basically outran the screen.
I'm about to die, Mike.
If he can guess,
Yeah.
but the question is, which way does he shoot? And you may divide up the turrets.
That's a -2.
What does that mean, a -2?
He's
I don't
making
have no
that
idea.
up.
Okay.
Do you have a shot with a torpedo there, Ron?
I had to do it before my movement. I was in the smoke.
Oh, gotcha. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and blindfold Ron unless you see something that I need to change because I'm going to step away for just a minute.
All right. Yeah, I'm just typing down my gunnery.
All right, I'm blindfolded. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, how do I tweak my arrow? Like it won't move freely. It's only with the Q and the E. Is there a way to slide it along the hull again? Like it doesn't behave the way the other arrow does.
Get you one that's exactly a copy. Why don't you try that one?
There we go.
I was gonna say I can't help him. He's firing at me now.
This is a tough one. This is a complete guess. A complete guess.
I'll go looking at my letters.
No, I'm not. I'm
Trust me, mine's
I
a guess
am.
too, because I haven't fired in so long.
Yeah, exactly. We're both kind of guessing here, so.
I'm blindfolded.
Well,
I'm back.
all right. Prince of Wales is locked in. I'm going to blindfold.
All right, Velker, you're good.
I'm good. My shot. Well, he's aiming low.
All right, aiming is in, aiming is in, aiming is in. Okay, very good. If everyone is blindfolded, I'm going to begin measuring.
Do it.
Did you really fire one gun each? That's funny.
Talk about mine.
No, Velker's.
So since we're all here being quiet, let's do a little trivia. Does anybody know the 3 original carriers that survived World War II? Original built carriers.
I do not.
Was Ark Royal one? Are we talking American?
American carriers, sorry.
Okay. Hornet?
Nope.
No?
Hey, Marshall. I got you there.
We had 8 carriers at the beginning of. Oh, Marshall.
Marshall, you here?
Marshall.
He may have stepped away for a
I
minute.
think he has stepped away. Okay, continue trivia.
All right, we had
So
8
let's see.
American carriers at the beginning of the war, of World War II.
Enterprise,
Only-
Yorktown, Saratoga,
Nope.
Lexington.
Two are right.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just naming off the
no.
8.
Yes, you're right. So far, those are 4.
So Saratoga, did Saratoga survive?
Yes, she did. Saratoga survived. Enterprise survived, and CV1
Enterprise.
survived. If you know, the
Langley?
name was CV1.
Langley?
Nope.
No?
Ranger.
Ah, Ranger.
All right, I gotta wait for Marshall to get back. I got a question.
When
I'm
I
here.
was in the Navy,
Okay, can
Ron
you,
and I was at. Oh,
can
go ahead,
you
Vic.
unblindfold for me, Marshall, please? I need to ask you a question about your shot.
Sure.
This one here,
Yes.
is that going over this way, or is that going over
Yes,
that
it
way?
is.
Okay, thank you. I thought so. Please blindfold.
Okay.
That made no sense otherwise. Got it.
Sorry.
Not a problem. You may continue with your trivia.
So Ranger,
Which
Saratoga,
U.S.
and
carrier
Enterprise.
is all? What was that?
So Ranger, Saratoga, and Enterprise.
Yep. Ranger actually towards the middle of the war, she got changed into a she was a baby carrier. She was our first one, the CV1. She was a
You're
test bed.
You're a baby carrier.
When I was in Ron with VF-32 down at Oceana, they were decommissioning Kitty Hawk. I think it was. Was it Kitty Hawk?
Ah, the USS Kitty Hawk. My grandfather was on the Saratoga.
Okay. So we had to go over
And
on
actually,
board Kitty Hawk and Stripper.
hey, that's
Hey.
that's too much. I never got a chance to see the Saratoga herself. She was also part of the nuclear testing, but I got a chance to see her predecessor, which was an Essex class Saratoga. I actually parked right next to her in Jacksonville, Florida, with my ship had a dock next to her. It was pretty cool.
USS Kitty Hawk. Was it Kitty Hawk?
Blindfolds off, please.
No, it couldn't have been Kitty Hawk. She was decommissioned.
Some crazy wildfire in that time.
No, World War II.
Nobody hit anything.
Nobody hit anything.
Oh,
Wow.
wow, I didn't realize I was that far off. Holy crap.
Almost hit me.
Yeah, you almost hit the hood.
Ends up sinking the hood by accident.
That's it. That's exactly right. All right, text is out.
Enterprise was in every major battle of World War II.
You got some splash markers over. Yeah, you got them.
Movements. Remember, Ron, it's got to be 90 degrees, no more than 90 degrees. So I think you're fine.
I was gonna say
You're not
she's
going to
like pointing
escape
like
me.
this way.
You're not going to escape. Look.
The arrow's got you. The arrow sees you.
I don't know what the torpedo rules are, but that's my present concern, and hence most of the motivation for the turn.
Sure. Torpedo rules, you launch torpedoes. They run at the start of a turn. Then they run after ships move. And they run for four, they run for 3 turns. Yeah.
I want smoke.
And now he's got some.
Oh, did he just smoke?
Yep.
So now I can't
heck
shoot
yeah.
at him.
Yep, exactly.
Bro, not cool. Not cool at all. Yeah, we're giving the enemy the not cool award. All right,
That's what you guys get for
fine.
doing what we call jerk moves against little guys.
Yeah, okay.
That's right. Oh,
Yeah, invading Poland. Invading Poland wasn't a jerk move against the little guy.
Hey,
Oh,
Poland attacked
Hey,
over the German line first.
hey,
So the
Right.
Germans
you know what?
claim.
We blame the French for
Germans
that.
claim.
If they hadn't taken Danzig away,
right.
Yeah.
You attacked a radio station.
That's right.
and don't forget, our buddy Stalin helped with that.
Yeah, but he sided with the winners, so he gets to write the history.
Well, the only reason Stalin decided to freaking go with the Germans was so he could build up his. He worried about the Finns trying to open up the port, and at the same time he was building up so he could attack Germany later on. But Germans attacked first.
You got ranges in? How we doing?
Just about. I'm trying to remember. Am I at 6 guns still or 4 guns? I don't remember.
Or
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yep. There is a nice sense of realism in the fact that once the main guns are gone, you do, if you want to keep this business up, keep getting closer.
yeah,
At which point torpedoes matter. What's your top speed, Velker?
My top speed is 1.75 inches.
Oh boy.
so a snail's pace. Wow, I have like a 0.25 inches faster.
All right,
Locked in?
Prince of
I
Wales
must
is good.
I must head to Norway to repair.
Blindfolds.
It wasn't Kitty Hawk.
Now this is World War II we're talking about.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking it was Kitty Hawk, but that didn't sound right. Had to have been. Because Kitty Hawk wasn't decommissioned until 2009, so that wasn't right.
Well, I just talked about which carrier was in all the major battles of World War. Major air
No,
battles
I
of
was
World
trying to
War
remember
II.
which one they decommissioned when I was down in Oceania. That's what I was trying to remember.
Oh, it wasn't Kitty Hawk?
No, it wasn't. She didn't decommission until 09. That was 20 years later.
It's a shame they saved the Intrepid, the Nexus class carrier, but they didn't save the Enterprise, which that's really annoying.
My understanding on that was cost, wasn't it?
Well, they're still trying to scrap her because they can't figure out how to get rid of all the radiated everything that's radiated.
Right.
Is that true, or
That's what I, well, yeah.
it's
That's
been a few years
Enterprise?
since? Yeah, or did they finally? I think that was.
I think they finally sunk her. No, I don't think Enterprise was used for the nuclear attacks. It was Saratoga was.
No. But Enterprise was a nuclear-powered aircraft carrier.
Oh, you're talking
Last
about
I
the newer
saw, they were
Enter-
trying to
you're talking
figure out
about
how to scrap her.
Oh, you're talking about the Nimitz class carrier.
Well, Enterprise was pre-Nimitz, though, right?
The one Enterprise I'm talking about is pre-Nimitz. I'm talking about that one.
Okay.
That one they sold for scrap metal, which they should have kept. They're decommissioning all the Nimitz classes one by one.
Coral Sea, that was the one I think that I was thinking of.
Ah, Coral Sea.
Maybe. Time frame was about right.
They will never scrap the flag. That is the Nimitz class inspired G.I. Joe aircraft carrier.
Yeah, I still have that.
Do you really have it?
Yeah.
You're talking like the one that's 4 feet long?
Yes, the one that's floor modeled. Yes, I had the Tomcat that went. Well, the Tomcat couldn't fit on it really because the Tomcat was huge too. But
I I mean, we saw your TIE Fighter barbecue grill.
Yeah, you got the stuff, man.
Oh, I wish I had a TIE Fighter barbecue. I just got the friggin' TIE Fighter toys. Oh my god, my kids with Star Wars toys. Forget it. The ATST, the AT-ATs, the ATTE, the oh my god.
The whole drill, huh?
Yep.
All right, goggles off.
Oh, I got hit again, and I missed.
Yes, I hit him.
You did.
Yes.
You did, Velker. You did. How much damage does that do? We should be able to figure it out pretty quickly.
That is, I think it's 400.
Wait a minute.
Huh?
If he shot at 56 and 57, I shot at 56 and 57. How'd he hit? I missed.
He's at a different angle than you are. You're not parallel.
Ah, okay.
Mine's, gosh, math is hard. 400.
Well, what does your one gun do?
8,550.
8,550 divided by 2.
Yeah. 4,270.
Is that right?
No.
275, isn't it?
Yeah.
4,275.
Yeah.
So 4,000. So 4,275 plus 92,575.
92,575?
Yep.
96,850. 96,850.
You're down to 11 knots, and you lost. Oh, what just happened? Someone just changed the
I
page.
hit a bad button. Bad me. Bad. There we go. Wait. Freaking Bismarck go.
There you go.
There,
There you are.
yep, there she is. You're down to 11 knots, and you lose 10 4.1 turrets.
Jeez. What's the range on those 4-1s? Like next door?
Yeah, they're like 36
Yeah,
inches.
like they're
23.
6.
No, they're 23 inches.
Oh, the 4-inch. I was thinking the 5.9s.
Oh yeah, 23 inches.
That's not close. All right, I'll get rid of the text. Go again.
Would you say I was? What's my
I just got
knots
rid
down to 11? Not quite 4.
Smoke droppings.
coming.
Taking a risk, and I'm putting both in one place. Living on the edge.
Did he just quote Aerosmith?
He did.
Yes, he did.
Could be.
Now, can the bad guys fire torpedoes out of smoke?
Nope. Line of sight is line
Okay,
of
so
sight.
so in other words, I'm not going to have to worry about a torpedo until he exposes himself to fire. Correct.
Correct.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm not gonna expose myself.
Yeah, that's what you say.
Right.
Well, he had enough drinks in me, maybe.
Yeah, boy. He was a sailor after all.
Well,
4 years.
More than enough.
Didn't.
All right.
Didn't
Ron, is
transfer
that
over
looking okay to
soldiers
you?
For 18. Yipper.
Good.
Wasn't those your ranges before?
Were they?
I
Yeah.
don't remember.
I think I was at
Drop-
57, 56. You see where I'm moving away from him a little bit. That's why I didn't know. You think I ought to
Okay.
change the 56 to 54? I can.
No, just leave it.
Okay. I guess what I was thinking, I'm not moving that far away, but he's hardly moving at all. So
Yeah, it's just turn that keeps friggin' throwing.
I think I was at 56 and 57. Maybe I ought to go down to 54 on that 56.
And remember,
55,
Velcro,
54.
if Mike
Yeah.
tells you to shrink your range by an inch, don't do it.
Oops.
Yes.
Shrink by 4. Now you get that was just funny.
For you.
Nothing funner than yanking the chain of a preteen.
And then blowing up his ship in the bargain.
Because at some point they're going to become a teenager and they make a life of yanking your chain then for the next 12 years.
Marshall's heavy thinking. Hey, Marshall, do you have a range on these?
Oh. Shoot. I have to make a decision, don't I?
Yes, you do.
You can always just shoot and just like, oh, we'll get just.
We'll shoot there-ish. We good?
All right, we're good. We're good.
Blindfolds, please. Valker, all the eggs in a basket, huh?
All he needs is one hit to make it worthwhile.
And now this one. Little rondelle we've got going on here. Well, now it gets interesting. Blindfolds off.
Oh, two more hits.
Nice.
Yes.
And he hit you.
Good thing I pulled that one shot in.
Yep.
But I hit
That's
it.
that
all
was-
that
that's- that
matters
was-
to me.
I was like,
So there's that.
Your
Let's-
ranges.
Let's do that one first. The Bismarck hits with 215s, which is what?
885, 8850, or 8550.
8550. I gotta get the hood. 8550 plus 97,625.
106, 175.
ooh.
Ow. That hurt
Down to
it.
just our main guns. All the secondaries are gone.
That doesn't really matter. I haven't been using them, but still.
True.
Hand down at 3 knots.
But now we find out what the deal is with the Bismarck.
Oh no, the prince hit you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
10 14-inch hits.
Oh, nice.
What is it?
It's 14-inch guns. They won't penetrate. So, 14.
That was a
That's
guess.
10 of them?
Yeah,
That's
62,500.
500. Divided in half.
31,250.
31,250 plus 96,850.
128,100.
Oh.
That may have finished me off.
Nope. But you're down to
Nope.
one main turret.
You
You're
can't
just like the
you can't
hood.
take another one of those. But Velker hit you too.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
Velker hit you too with a
8,550.
yeah 8550. So an 8550 plus
130, 136, 650.
He's low.
And down to
Get him, lads. Less
You
than
can only go
20,000
4
away.
knots.
He's got.
Yep.
You go 1 inch.
Uh-oh.
He's less than 20,000 away. Who is going to win?
Oh boy, this is who's going to win, but who also is going to take the damage. So good shooting, well done by the British that time around.
Thank you.
Getting rid of the text. Excellent shooting, in fact, on the part of the Prince of Wales. But you know what? I give credit to Velker too for
No way, I'm so skilled.
all eggs in one basket.
I stacked 2 splash markers on
Did you?
top of each other.
What you doing, Eugen? Just I got to be able to track your smoke. Let me get rid of this one that's straight ahead of you. Go ahead.
You still got these 2 splash markers over here, then too.
Yep. I just gotta.
I got them. I drug them out of the way. They're fine.
Spend all my days making smoke markers for Ron.
He is a man made of smog.
He's just a one-boat smog machine back here.
Yeah, basically.
You can't see me, Prince of Wales. That is so great.
We're so close, but yet so far. If you sink next turn, I'm leaving the board.
Yeah.
I'm down to 2 main guns. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not even sure the Eugen would have stuck around at this point.
Oh no, definitely would not have.
She'd have made smoke and bailed.
While we're waiting, did everybody listening get their compass catalog this week?
Yep, I sure did. So,
There's actually 2 games on there that are pre-orders that they hadn't announced yet.
oh yeah.
Not even on their website yet as of Thursday. Yeah, one of them was Brothers at War.
Okay.
The other one's a Napoleon game, actually.
Which one was that? I haven't even had a chance to look at it.
Napoleon's Eagles 2, the 100 Days.
Oh, really? That's what they went. Yeah, I've got one. Still haven't had a chance to play it, but that's because it's not on Tabletop Simulator. You see,
That's because what?
it's not on Tabletop Simulator. You see, I can't play it here. You're all set, Neil?
I think so. I'm doing one last looky-loo at it. I think my arrow is slightly off.
That doesn't look like a lot.
There we go.
Are you sure you don't want to add a little bit?
We're good.
Yep.
I'm good.
Blindfolds.
I'm already blindfolded there, Velker.
Gentlemen, I have a theory. I will share it to you when I open up when I let you see. But I have a theory.
that the Prince Jurgen's going to survive and sink the last 2 ships? Awesome theory.
It's a great theory. It's my favorite theory ever. Tragically, it is not my theory.
Do you have any guns left, Ron?
Yeah, I got 1. I got 2. I got 1 turret. Except I kind of trapped myself in my own smoke.
Right.
Only going 2 inches.
Yeah, he's doing donuts in the smoke.
Yeah.
The Admiralty is going to have questions.
Oh, the Bismarck sinks. I have no one to deny what I did.
Ha!
We might just pick up survivors just to tell the tale.
There, see.
Nope. We fought to the bitter end, but we had to leave. We gave them all the guns.
That's so funny. All right. Blindfolds off, please. My theory is that Marshall O'Neill is secretly a pool hustler.
Oh, wow.
He's just short.
Oh wow.
That's 2 shots. All 10. That should sink the
Well,
Bismarck.
that
Yep.
thing from Bismarck.
It wasn't as hard as it sounded, I think. I just kind of
missed me. He
eyeballed it and
just missed me.
Oh yeah. No. He just went this tiny bit long. You just went this tiny bit long on the Bismarck.
And he just went that little
And
bit
that's how much short he was, but the rules are explicit. Short is a miss.
That's wow. I'm a lucky
So
man.
there it is. So at this point, the Eugen decides, yeah, we're having none of this,
Yes, we're
And-
leaving.
and heads for home. And the Hood Velker survives.
Hey!
whoa! Oh, all right.
There it is. So
I
there
said I would, and I
you
did.
did. You said you were going to
I
change
kept my
history,
word,
and you
for
did.
that
And
is the ninja way.
for that is the ninja way. No torpedoes were fired. Nobody wanted to get close. Everybody wanted to have this long-range falderall, which I certainly respect and understand, given the power of the guns you're dealing with.
Well, I never got a chance to even get
Well,
close
that's,
with
that's
torpedoes.
true.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple of guys are commenting there in the chat right now that if you look at it historically, Hood got that critical hit right there at the beginning, and Wales had mechanical problems on her turrets.
Yeah, and
So,
a lot of rule
that
sets.
really
Yep. Yeah, a lot
really
of
makes a difference.
Yep, a lot of rule sets do indeed debilitate the whales. That's true. They do debilitate the whales. But Fletcher Pratt is a little funny. The only thing I wonder about is the critical hits. I just don't know what to do with them. I'm of both minds. I understand that people like them, and most games include them, and certainly they are part of history. But but there is one thing that's absolutely true, given the fact that somebody. What have you done with the Eugen? Ron,
You went
He's
back
gone.
to Norway.
Ron, he's gone.
Bermuda Triangle.
But yeah, that's interesting point of scenario design. The fact that most other scenarios that deal with this, I was thinking of.
He's back.
I don't know if you've all played Victory at Sea, the one by Mongoose Publishing. But in
Yes, I have the books and stuff. Yeah.
with Victory at Sea, they debilitate. I forget exactly how, but they debilitate the guns on the whales, and of course they have a critical hit system. So, what's interesting though about Victory at Sea, it is inspired very much by Fletcher Pratt. It's a stripped down Fletcher Pratt. It sort of inverts it. You say, I'm going to shoot at this guy, and then you measure it. And if you're not
Yes.
in range, you miss. But otherwise you get to take your shot. So there is range estimation, but it's of a much more generic type. We may give that a shot yet. You never know. You never know what'll show up. It also plays on a much smaller board, I should say. But anyway.
I don't know. I played it on a pretty. It depends how large it is. I mean, Victory at Sea can actually do a lot more ships because of how
Oh yeah.
the damage point system goes down.
Because it's also so fast.
Yeah,
if that was your point, that I certainly take it.
Right, but it also does too, where you can move with Mongoose because it has like the little rulers. You actually move turn as you move.
Right. Well, it's got that moving gauge thing that I've been playing with, trying to get it into Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah.
It's got that
and
gauge.
and you have to move a certain amount. You have to move a certain amount to do 1 degree do a certain amount of degree turn,
Exactly.
and keep going.
But yeah, so what did they do? I actually happen to have the scenario book right here. Of course, in PDF. River Plate, Denmark Straits. What did they do? The Prince of Wales was a new ship with civilian technicians still on board when she engaged the Bismarck. If the 1 is rolled on an attack die for the main 14-inch guns, roll its second d6. If you roll a 1, the gun has failed in that turret, and it loses that turret
Yes.
for the rest of the game. Yeah, so it's
Do you have my mailing address to send me my Victoria Cross?
I do. We'll probably have to have that
Good.
delivered. We'll probably have to have that delivered.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah, by some dressed
Ron-
up as the Queen of England.
Ron-
Yeah.
Ron will make up some. We'll make you up a Victoria Cross out of scraps of plumbing and send that to you.
out of PVC.
Yeah, you know.
He'll make it out of
I'll
PVC.
still wear it.
And
I'll
make
wear
that
it
a
at the next
4-inch
convention.
PVC.
He won't guarantee you'll be clean when you get it, but
It'd be 4-inch PVC that I just took out of a sewer a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
you go.
Lord.
Yeah,
Oh,
and-
Lord.
And thanks, and Tommy is being very kind in the chat and saying this is actually, and John Pfeffer's essentially saying the same thing, which is a lot of naval games, and I certainly would include Victory at Sea in this, have a far too high rate of hits.
Yes.
Yes.
I remember asking Jack Green about this. I was at his house working with him on a game, and I asked him what the hit rate was, and he just said point blank, like about 1%. And my jaw hit the floor. I was like, really? Like, what's the point of doing naval combat with a 1% hit rate?
And
It's the volume, but it's the volume of fire they're putting down range.
sure.
Yeah.
And it's you think about it in terms of Napoleonics, which is something I'm comfortable with. If you got 300 guys in 3 deep line, the reason you're doing that, or in 2 deep line if you're the British, the reason you're doing that is you're putting 175 shots down range in the hopes that a small percentage hits.
Right. The purpose of a battle is to decide something. And if everybody's running around hiding behind trees, as they say, nothing would be decided.
Right.
Or smoke.
Or yeah, smoke comes to mind. But well, that's it. That my goodness, that wraps up my birthday week of gaming. This is 7 straight days of games of various lengths and types. They have been incredible fun. Thanks so much for all of you who are playing. Many of you who have been along for each one of them, and thanks to those who have watched. Certainly not going to stop gaming. I'm just not going to try to do one every day next week. We have definitely got coming. Stop it. We definitely have coming the firing up of the 1809 Snappy Nappy Kriegspiel, which I
Yay.
think 3 of the people are in on that. We have 3 people in on that. So we have a nice team. Teams have been picked. They're up in the forums, and I'm waiting to see if anybody screams at me to see if they don't like their choices. Dalinor is not. He will not say "Vive l'Empereur" because he'd be saying "Vive l'ami," because he is Emperor Napoleon.
Yes, so you must all say it to me.
You must say "Vive Dalinor." So that's what, at least if you are the French. So he's got that going on. So we're going to fire that up very, very soon. The 1809 Kriegspiel that I'm running in the forums after 2 years is grinding to an end in a very exciting way, actually. But more importantly, I know. More importantly, for the purposes of Saturday Night Fights and Wednesday Night Warfare, we'll have brand new games picked out. Not this week, but next week. I'll post on this. We start Leipzig. We lose 1 player next week, namely OJ. Are you back the week after that, OJ?
Should be.
Okay, so we'll push it a week so you can play, because I want to get as many people that are regulars in, because we always have a blast playing Blucher and playing the huge battles. So we'll do that in 2 weeks. I will figure something out for next Saturday and for next Wednesday. So, wow, all that stuff, lots of games. Thank you so much for playing them. Always feel free to join us over at Armchair Dragoons and say hey. I'll chat with the folks here in the game a little later. But for everybody watching, thank you for doing so. You know how much we appreciate you. And until then, take care of yourselves and one another. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you all.